there's this incident that just happened where a guy almost burnt a lady alive in her residence. This guy happened that he married this lady that lives in Italy, and I don't know what happened. They separated and the lady returned the bride price for everybody to go their separate ways, but it is like the guy did not accept it. So on the 31st, this lady arrived Nigeria. So she was in her home sleeping, and the ex-husband came with a gallon of fuel, sprinkled it all over the house. Luckily for her, the guy started telling the woman, called her name and said, "You are going to die now." So that was how the woman woke up, and she knew that it was the voice of her ex. So, and they started smelling fuel. That was how she managed to escape, burnt the house down completely. Okay, I'm going to let you guys listen to her story. The woman, she's in the hospital. She's just going to say what happened. Then I'll pick it up from there.
An international businesswoman, Uyi Tina, was married to a man identified as Osayo Aunwa, but the marriage broke down in irreconcilable circumstances. The woman was said to have returned the bride price to the family, which they said was accepted. Reports say the estranged couple have been having continuous squabbles for close to 1 year. The woman, Uyi Tina, returned to Nigeria from Europe on the 31st of December 2024, had checked into her house at Iduowina in Benin City. But at about 1 a.m. on 1st January 2025, when the people were celebrating the new year, the said assailant stormed the house with a 4 liter of petrol and immediately set the entire house ablaze, while the woman and other occupants were inside. It took the intervention of neighbors for the woman to escape, but not without injuries. When EBS TV News visited the house, the building and other household items were completely burnt down. The car in the compound was also touched. Some family members expressed surprise over the attack.
Around 1 o'clock, they called me that. Bring a window, spray the room. This very one. That's where she's. Happened is there's a man she was married to, which they are no longer together, and bride price has been returned. So she came from abroad just on the 31st, and then the man got a wind that she's around. The man came to the house, broke the window, poured fuel into the house, and wanted to set her ablaze, but she was able to escape. But her documents, the money she brought in, and all others, all got burnt, and the house completely razed down.
The victim, Uyi Tina, who is now in the hospital, appealed to the police to expand their investigation on the incident.
Yesterday around 1 o'clock midnight, somebody hit my window. I just wake up. Who is that? When I hear a voice, I was there, my ex-husband's voice.
What does that mean?
He tell me, say, today, that is my last day, today I could die. So when I hear the voice, now I start to shout here. Sarah, you want break my window? Sarah, you want break my window? Sarah, you want break my window? I don't break the window. When you break the window finish, no get to no go. I mean, no one open my door. May not come from that. If they as I inside the compound, that is inside the might say, how many things enter the compound but they lock gates. So the next thing when I see for him now, fuel, he carried and entered the start to spray fuel. I said, someone came on, wow, someone you want on my house, someone you want on my house. I don't try to find my document, but like yesterday, now I come down from Italy. And they do Italy business, they carry load, they go, they carry error, they go, they go back. So people wait there, you know, they give me, I carry come back to Nigeria. So that yesterday, I started not to so I not figure deliver the message. So the message there, so I called the person on second there, bring it. So okay. And they try to find where even keep, I'm not even know where I keep to see. The next thing that I hear, boom, me I run come and my dog just back, boom, I just force myself. Open the door. I start taking on.
Stop fire.
Fire. When they for Italy, me I supply, me I give them for area. The money go about 42,000 euro a month. All my code, my things, my document, my federal documents, everything.
After listening to this is what I have to say. You see, lots of our women living in the Western world, when they go to Africa for holiday, you go to Africa 6 weeks, let's say even 3 months or even 6 months, it's not enough to know somebody. But because you are desperate or you have money, you just find somebody, a guy, the next thing you are marrying the guy. You don't know the guy so well. What am I saying? If this woman has known this guy so well, I don't think she will go for this kind of a guy. This guy, I see him as a low life man. I'm not going to say a low class or a poor man. He's a low life man. Because if he's not a low life man, he will not go to this extent of going to try to burn this woman alive. Now you have burnt the whole house down completely, including everything this woman brought, even personal belongings of other people. You all heard her story. That's to show that this guy is a low life guy. A man that is responsible, that has class, will not go to this extent. Not at all. Will not. What is it? If you divorce, you return bride price. Move on. Why will you go to this extent? And it's a very big lesson to women. When you go to Africa for holiday, you are picking a man. Know the man very well before you are getting married, or before you have any close relationship with that guy. Lots of this kind of thing has happened. They will go to Africa, they will go and start a relationship with a guy. They will promise the guy heaven and earth. As soon as they get back, you don't fulfill your promise. What do you expect? The man is going to be mad. He is going to be angry. So he can go to any length. I don't really know what has happened, but these are the kind of things that lots of women are doing. Women living in the Western world, when they go back home for holiday, they meet a guy, they pick up a guy, within 1 week, they start dating, they promise the guy heaven and earth. After their holiday, they are gone. Sometimes they don't even want to pick the guy's call anymore. And you have promised him. The guy will be angry. The next time you come back, he will revenge. So ladies, be careful. Know a guy well before you start dating a guy in Africa. It's only low life men that will go to this extent. I will not say poor men, low life men. That is what I call it, because a rich man can also do it. When you have a low life, that is what I call it. So this is a lesson. I hope women, ladies, you learn from this. And also for men, if you are married to a woman and in one way or the other, the marriage cannot hold, you have to separate. Move on. Accept it. Look at what this guy has done. Burnt the house down completely. What is the meaning of this? Now you will continue to be on the run, this man. I think your life is not going to be the same again if you are not going to die in the process of running or when you are caught. So what is the meaning of this? Do you know the kind of thing that you have brought upon yourself for this crime that you have committed? So sometimes before we do things, we should think. I know maybe anger, jealousy. I don't know what I would call it for the guy. But we, women, you have to think and look good before you jump into any relationship. So, share this video, leave your comments, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.